back to another video. So in this video, we are actually going to be looking at some of the hotels and resorts around the Walt Disney World area. So we're actually going to start in the Epcot resort area, which consists of the Yacht and Beach Club, the Boardwalk Inn and Villas, as well as a new resort called the Rivera. So one of the cool things about staying at the Epcot resort area is your modes of transportation and your proximity to a couple of the parks. So, for instance, we are riding in the Disney Skyliner right now, which you're able to take from the Yacht and Beach as well as the Riviera Resort over to either the Hollywood Studios, or depending on which way you're going, you can get back to your resort, or you can actually go ahead and get to the International Gateway version of Epcot. In addition to that, you also have the Friendships, which are the larger boats essentially that do a similar route. They just take a little bit longer because there's a few more stops. So yeah. All right, so directly behind me is actually the International Gateway entrance to Epcot. So if you're staying at Yacht and Beach or Boardwalk, you can actually walk over here, and if you're staying at Riviera or any other Skyliner resort, you can take that Skyliner that we just took. We can take that Skyliner we just took and take that in. All right, so we are currently at Disney's Beach Club Resort, which is one of my favorites. I'm a little partial because Laura and I actually spent our honeymoon here. So just to the left of the main lobby, you have the marketplace and store. So in here you can get like kind of grab and go coffee, pastries, cereal, that kind of stuff. And we're actually going out a different exit that leads back up into the main lobby again. So Cape May Cafe. Cape May Cafe is their character dining breakfast. They also do a New England style crab cake kind of cookout for dinners. So one of the really unique things about the Yacht and Beach Club is that they are connected by this hallway over here together. So you can't technically walk in between them inside the building. We're going to have to go outside here in just a second. And they're connected by a pool, which is one of the best pools on property. It's called Starlong Bay. It's pretty much a water park. As well as Beaches and Cream, which is an old school kind of soda fountain burger place. So you can see how expansive the pool is here. And that ship in the background actually has a water slide on it as well. Upstairs in that little pergola area up here, there's some pool tables and some other stuff. And you have a little to-go window for Beaches and Cream. This would be the pool for Stormalong Bay. do have to have a room key for either yacht or beach club to actually access this pool. There's actually a section of it in the distance over there that has a sand bottom. Actually, I believe the whole thing has a sand bottom now. So Beaches and Cream, like I said, is kind of a old school soda shop. So burgers, fries, shakes, sundaes, that kind of stuff. And this is the walkway that connects the two hotels. So you can actually tell, so the hallways have changed color to more of a gray from a blue. And that's how you know you've entered into the Yacht Club. Both resorts share an area, like a gym, right here between us, our workout facility. And one of the nicest restaurants on the entire property is called the Yachtsman Steakhouse. It actually overlooks Storm Long Bay here, and this is it on our right. So this would be like a high-end steakhouse. It's cold, so we're gonna go inside now. Yeah, there's Yachtsman. So while the Beach Club has more of a kind of New England, Cape Cod style feel, this very much so is more of a nautical feel. So hardwood floors, you know, a bunch of different tonal blues. So on the right is something called Hook and Anchor, which is their version of the Cape May Cafe. They have breakfast, lunch, dinner, just not characters. So again, you're connected to the two hotels, so you're able to use both of them pretty easily. Ale and Compass, it's called Ale and Compass. I'm an idiot. And then you have the Yacht Club. Lobby. So a lot like the Beach Club, it's just in reverse. When you walk down this little alleyway here, you actually get the market at Ale and Compass, which is very similar. It's a store and a quick service food, so grab and go, coffees, kind of breakfast sandwiches, you know, regular sandwiches for the evening, and so on and so forth. So as we leave the Yacht Club, out there with that lighthouse is actually a boat dock. And that's where you're going to find your transportation to Disney's Hollywood Studios as well as Epcot. So just behind the Yacht and Beach Club, directly across Crescent Lake here, is Disney's Boardwalk Inn. So one cool feature about this area is that you can walk to a lot of these different things. And around the boardwalk, we're going to head over there in just a second. You have shops, stores, bakeries, restaurants. In the evening, they've got street performers. We'll try and come back at some point in the evening and catch some of those performers. It's really a lot of fun, especially for this area, being able to walk, you know, directly over to Epcot. So in addition to, in this specific area, in addition to the Boardwalk and the Yacht and Beach Club, there are two other hotels here around Crescent Lake, and that is actually the Swan and Dolphin hotels. While they are on property, they're actually not Walt Disney World Resort hotels. So, you know, like we talked about using magic bands and a lot of the other kind of things you get, you don't actually get that here. But if you're looking to save a little bit of money, stay in this area, you know, it's a great option because it's a little bit less than what you would pay at Yacht and Beach Club as well as the Boardwalk. So I walked over here. There's a little bridge that connects these two resorts, that being the Yacht and Beach and the Boardwalk. But you can take a boat. So if you don't want to walk or are unable to, you can absolutely jump on that boat and it'll just take you right across the lake. All right, so it's a little windy, so hopefully the audio is going to pick up okay. Starting to our right, we have Jelly Rolls, which is like a dueling piano bar. It does actually have a cover. And as we work our way down, these are all rooms that are up above. A lot of them are going to be boardwalk villas. You have the Big River. You have the Big River Grill and brewing hours, kind of like a microbrewery type of thing. Kind of comfort food, chicken fried steak, hamburgers, that kind of stuff. So up here on the right, it looks like it's 2 or 3 shops. It's actually only one big one. This is one of the main resort shops and kind of quick service locations for grab and go food for Disney's Boardwalk Hotel. So to my left here is the boat dock that connects Yacht and Beach as well as Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios for Boardwalk. So this is where you would come down if you were staying at the Boardwalk Hotel. So as we round out the Boardwalk, you've got the Flying Fish, which is a seafood restaurant, Abracadabra, which is a kind of magical themed bar. And you got Trattoria Al Forno, which does Italian food, kind of like a high-end steakhouse thing. Then you have the Boardwalk Bakery, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's sandwiches a little bit for the most part, though. It's going to be more baked goods, coffee in the mornings. Ariel. Then you have Ample Hills Creamery, which is an ice cream shop. And where it says ACCN, that is actually the ESPN Club. So that's going to be a sports bar with absolute tons of sports on. All right, the wind has definitely picked up, but we are now at Disney's Boardwalk Hotel. So most of the Boardwalk Hotel is actually outside. Inside, which is where we're going now, is really just a lobby and then hotel rooms and the villas essentially. But let's go take a look. So as you walk out of the lobby, to your left is where you go to get to the resort buses. Directly in front is where airline check-in is, as well as Magical Express. Again, it's a pretty small lobby. And the check-in area to your left. And then if you go forward, you would make your way over to the Boardwalk Villas. The last resort in our Epcot's resort tour is going to be the new Disney's Rivera Resort. That's a DVC resort. Hello. We're going to give a quick overview of it. All right, we're actually starting out in the back of the hotel. So the Disney Skyliner is right over there, which is one of the main modes of transportation, as well as the buses. So this is actually from the back courtyard area looking back to the resort. They have a pool over here, which is really cold today, and then they also are going to have this little lawn area. They've got bocce ball, they've got a spot for chess kind of over there by the lobby. So this is one of 2 pools. This is more of the kids' pool. It's got a slide. Really good sized pool. It's not a very large resort, so nothing's open right now because it is about 40 degrees here. All right, just off to the left side of the lobby if you're walking out, right if you're looking at from the lake back at the resort. Down at the far end there, that blue awning, you have Bar Riva, which is just like an outdoor kind of pool bar, but they have kind of quick eats like sandwiches and stuff like that, and a Monte Cristo, that kind of stuff. And then just to the side of it here, you have Primo Palato, which is more of a sit-down restaurant, but it's still a little bit quicker. So again, just nicer entrees, that kind of stuff, but a little bit more put together. All right, guys, I know that was a little bit of a quicker of a resort tour, but there's really not a lot to that resort. It's pretty simple and small since it is a vacation club resort, but absolutely gorgeous. Probably want to stay there next time. But with all that being said, that's going to wrap up our Epcot area resort tour. So I'm going to shamelessly plug. So if you guys have any questions about any of these hotels or any of the other hotels on property, please give us a call. I'm going to link my office address or my office phone number down below, as well as my email address. There's actually an online quote form you can do, and we can put together some numbers for you. We'd love to help you guys out. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.